Hey, 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 good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Gospel of Two Wheels, where the coffee's hot, the bikes are fast, and actually, none of them are on my lift right now. And your comments are thankfully absolutely ridiculous. We got Doug Dubbs, Jason Roberts, Bruce Kennedy, Dave Brayman, Scott Copland, James Burr. Everybody's here. It's great to see you guys. Yeah, it's awesome to be here, be back. Sorry, I was gone last week hunting for elk. Unsuccessfully, unfortunately. That did not go like I hoped. I did, I'm pretty sure, break this hand. I'm going to make an appointment, but you can see it's definitely not the same shape. And it was ugly. 5280 James, what's going down? It's great to see you guys all here. It is cold, as you can tell by my beanie. Thank you to First Track Motorsports and Ben Nicholson for that. Kinley Lounsbury coming in from St. George, Utah. How is it there? It's usually beautiful. Eric Hall, good morning. St. George is probably freaking perfect this time of year. I love it down there. I need to get down there. I'd be planning a moto trip quickly here, but I'm not because of my hand. So it's all right. I'm going to take some time off, get the bikes back into shape. Marco Petzica, how's it going, man? F3 Fab, yeah, ouch, it does hurt. Zach Farkash, Himalayan Life Adventures, what's up, Suresh? Sorry I did not call yesterday. I'm just so busy. I apologize, but I will get a hold of you soon. Speaking of that, guys, we do have spots left in the Nepal trip, and you guys, someone should sign up and come with us. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a ton of fun. Countershock's heading to help TBT in Baja next week. They need it, but it seems fun. Heck yeah, dude. Right on. Nathan, go to have a ton of fun. That's going to be rad. Are you going to be pre-running it at all? Are you taking a bike? Let me know. Nate Baird, what's going on? I don't know how to pronounce this, but Justin, Steve and Becky Peterson, what's going on? Great to see you guys all here. The coffee is lovely this morning. Man, it tastes good, especially when it's that cold outside. Hang on, I got a message here. There we go. Yeah, things are good. Elk hunt did not go as planned, but it was a good time in a different way. Normally, it was a good time because it was so hard. It was cold, it was windy, it was snowy. It was a serious effort to just be out in the woods camping, and so that was good. It's been a long time since I've experienced that, and it felt good to do that. It was good. Marco Petzica, what you guys use to protect hands in the winter? Heavy gloves or bigger hand guards or both? That's a great question, Marco. So the best setup I've ever used is a set of gauntlets or pogies, they call them. Pogies, I think that's from kayaking. But anyway, they make basically mitts that go onto the bars, and you put your hands in there. You run your just normal hand guards, and then you put those mitts over them, and you put your hands inside there, and that really helps keep the wind off, because that is the biggest thing. The wind is the situation that will ruin a day of riding in the cold, because you can run. I've heated grips and all that good stuff, and heated grips help, and all these things help. But the reality is, you don't have the wind pulls the heat off, even if your gloves are windproof or whatever. That air moving across yanks the heat out. That's how radiators work. But yeah, having those big mitts helps immensely. And there's a bunch of different companies that make them. I think I still have some for mine. I gotta hunt around and find them. But I'm a big fan of riding in the winter. I got spiky tires. We will be doing that this winter as soon as my hand feels better. I got a bunch of things. Jameson Nygaard, what's happening? Coming in from Montana. Todd Colvin, the hand will heal quickly. It feels pretty good. Like I said, I think I'm going to get an appointment, just make sure there's nothing weird that needs to be set, but I think it's fine. Colorado dirt bikes for life. The snowy weather makes me dream of some Crested Butte high country. Absolutely. I love winter. It's a time to kind of refresh, take bikes apart, go through things. It's a good time to do a bunch of maintenance. HSRC Racing, good morning, coming in from North Main Paint and Body in North Carolina. Right on. Let's see. Todd Colvin, what is the best spring conversion for KTM Air Force? My opinion, is like I don't like doing the single spring conversion. I think that's silly. It's not whatever. It's better than the Air, but I don't know. I don't like it. My hands down are the Dalsaggio Sphere 3.0s. Chris B coming in from Valley Center. Kenneth Keller, Hippo Hands. Yeah, what are those? I don't know what those are. Are they the things you put your hands in? I don't know. Up here in Michigan, we use heated grips and elephant ear covers to keep hands warm. Yeah. So Bruce, the elephant ear covers are, basically keep the wind off, but I like the ones where you put your hands down in. And yeah, if you crash, it's hard to get your hands free or whatever, but it just keeps them super warm. I've done a bunch of bicycling, and I learned that from those things, and it makes a huge difference. Kenneth Keller, good morning, and may God bless you all. Absolutely. God bless each and every person here watching. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Let's see. CK Cone coming in from Salt Lake City. Scott Phillips, sorry about your hand. If you don't stop, you will go blind. Yeah, Scott, it was one of those things, man. I was on the bike, going down into my hunting spot, and it was on ice, basically just ice, because the road snowed a bunch, and then the road had been driven up and down by four-wheelers and trucks. And it's a four-wheel drive road. It's not a road. Anyway, super steep and gnarly, whatever. And I was doing fine until I just a little tiny bit too much front brake trying to slow down on a really steep section, and the front end just disappeared, and bam. 551 Cycles coming from Bailey, Colorado, asking about snow. Yes, we have snow. At my house, there's probably 3 inches, 2 inches, not a ton. Jameson Nygaard says, what tire screws do you run in the winter? Great question. I am using lightning studded tires from my good friend Keith McQueen back east. He builds them. They're he uses like actual car studs that you have to use a drill and then boom, hit a gun to put them in, and they're he glues them and everything like that. But they have a carbide tip. If I don't use those, because I actually have 2 sets of studded tires. Yeah, I do. I should give away a set. Ooh, that's a good idea. And I use grip studs with those, and those ones you just screw in, but they don't tear out. They're really awesome. Roger Hurd, get to hang out with Travis this weekend. Right on. You going to Baja, Roger? That's awesome. So yeah, grip studs for if you don't want to use a stud gun and all that stuff. The studs with the carbide, they're the tip is the same. It's a little metal tip with. Here, you know what? I'll grab them. Hang on. So these are grip studs. Here, I'll see. There we go. See, they got a carbide tip, and those work amazingly well. Those have been in those tires for like 5 years, and they work really, really, really well. But they're very expensive. I think they're. I haven't looked recently, but they were about $1 a stud. They're probably $1.15. I don't know. And you need a ton of them, so it's hundreds of dollars to set up like that. But super easy. You screw gun, run them in, and it's really, really, really simple. But the anyway, those are awesome. The studs that Keith uses, they look this very same on the tip, but they're, like I said, there's no screw. You got to have a stud gun to put them in. Anyway, food for thought. Why is a uni meaning one, a 2-piece filter, and a twin air meaning one? That's a Cycle Farm. That is a great question. Why is uni a 2-piece filter and twin a single piece? Well, twin has 2 different foams, though. It's got the foam on the outside. It's just not, you can't separate it. It's got 2 different colors of foam. One's a little bit more dense than the other. So it does really have 2. So I don't know. Pyro Assassin, what's happening? Oh, Roger Hurd, GP and Havasu, right on. Travis is coming to that. That's cool. And Kenneth says, Keller says, yes, the hippo hands are the gauntlets that you attach to the handlebars. Yeah, they're awesome. Like, those things are sweet. And I'm looking around because I know I had one. There's our thumbs down guy. Hey, thumbs down guy, what's happening? How come you won't say anything? You soft individual. Thumbs down people. They're funny. I wish you would just, jump in here and we could go at it. It'd be fun. Beverly Boys, hi. Just make sure I said hi to everybody. Chris B. Oh, I said Valley Center. Where's Valley Center? Are you talking about from what Valley Center? I don't know where that is. So anyway, what else is going on, guys? This is our 300th podcast. Episode 300 of the Gospel of Two Wheels. That's hard to even believe that I've done 300 of these. I don't think they're all saved here on YouTube, but I don't know, definitely go back, check them out. We've had some famous people on back in the day. I was putting it on my phone and doing it here. We had Jimmy Lewis. We've had Cody Webb a couple times. Anyway, check those things out. He hits thumbs down because his candidate lost the election. Oh, I agree. That's awesome. Brandon T, good morning. How's it going? What questions do you guys have? What do you guys want to know about? It is, like I said, winter in Colorado. Things are happening. Chris B, San Diego County, right on, Valley Center. So that's a beautiful part of the world. I bet the weather there is lovely right now. And James Burr, thank you. I'm excited about the 300. We're over 300 on Schlogs. We're over 300 now on Gospels of Two Wheels. The channel's doing very well, and I thank you all for that. It's been huge. Thank you, all you members. I really appreciate the financial support. It really does make a big difference. I'm really trying to grow this thing into an actual business. Full transparency, I'm trying to make money on YouTube. It's not just for fun. I do a lot of work on this stuff, and I'd love to be rewarded financially for it. So I appreciate the people who become members. It really makes a big difference. Thought on the new administration and land closures. Will we see a reversal of closures? Okay, Michael Vandesluis, that's a great question. My initial thoughts, again, I based this on nothing other than just my personal thoughts and what I see from my wife. So my wife, if you don't know, works for the federal government. She works for the Forest Service, and she's up pretty far a level. Like, she's not just down on the ground anymore. She used to be. Cycle Farm, that's awesome. Says, you know why it's thumbs down? Because he can't get it up. Bruce Kennedy, 300, maybe give away a 300 to commemorate. That would be, I wish I could give away a 300. I wish I could give away my 300 and get a new 300. I just don't know. Wintertime is not the best time to do that financially for me. So, I don't know. God, that's not a bad idea, though. All right. I'm thinking. Okay, anyway. What was I saying? Oh, so thoughts on the administration, land closures, things like that. So my initial thoughts are not much is going to change. There won't be a lot of reversals, and that's because I don't think that the administration, while I do believe Trump and his administration would be more into freedom and access and opening things up, I don't think that's what he's going to focus on, because there's so much other crap in this country that, honestly, if we're real honest, is more important to deal with, because it's just more important to deal with. Anyway, inflation, gas prices, healthcare. There's just so much, right? So, Countershack says Blue Ribbon made a post saying they're happy with the incoming administration. 100%. By the way, please support the Blue Ribbon Coalition. Please go donate. Please, please, please. It's very good. So I am happy about it, and I think it's good. I don't think there will be any more closures. I don't know if there'll be reversals right away, at least, because, again, I think there's more stuff that they're focusing on than just land opening and closures. The other thing is that the way the government works is like it does not matter who is in the office, what administration's in the office, which way they lean, whatever. The Forest Service budget gets smaller every year. Doesn't matter. Like it does not matter who's in the office, and it's unfortunate. Like historically, you look at it, the budget gets smaller, and as the budget gets smaller, things happen and they close things because they just don't have the manpower to keep things open. So that's why we have to support. Hey, TJ Karen, what's happening? We have to support places like the Blue Ribbon Coalition, local groups like WestCore, our local trail advocacy group, the TPA, Trails Preservation Alliance, that is. All those people, we have to support them because they are the ones who help actually keep trails in good shape and keep things open. It's we need to do more on the local level, focusing on that, and then trust that our administration will not thwart us anymore now. So that'd be good. Jay Wild, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Bow Hunter, that is Brody. What is going down? Brody lost part of his toe yesterday because of a head-on crash out at Peach Valley because he and his buddy were jumping the same jump at each other. I'm not sure how that happened, Brody, but I'm sorry that it happened. And then it was so bad that his toe got so jacked up that they ended up cutting a little bit off the front of it, the big toe. So I don't know. It's rough. Jeff Egbert rode Warner Valley yesterday. Nice. Managed a perfect pivot turn on the trail. Nice. Really stoked until I crashed 3 minutes later. Jeff, that sounds like my career on dirt bikes. That is awesome. You do one rad thing and then... Evan Todd is just hitting buttons. Lucas Corey coming in from Illinois. How do you spell it? It's like a funky... Lucas, is your name just Lucas, or is it actually spelled like that and you're from another country or named from... That's awesome. I like that. It looks awesome. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the administration. Hopefully they will not do anything bad, but they will... let's see. Here we go. That's the other thing Justin just mentioned. We'll talk about that here in a second. I bet the Biden administration designates the Dolores National Monument on their way out, and I bet the Trump administration shrinks it just like the Ben M. So that's the National Monument. It's the Bears Ears National Monument. I agree. I think you're probably right. That's actually the biggest thing is that the current administration has till January. And I could see them definitely doing something like that, trying to designate whatever, and just be jerks on their way out, and then they're going to have to thing. Evan, Todd, why are you doing all those weird things? It's odd. Anyway, let's see. Finally caught one of these live. RGR 798. It's good to see you. Northwest Michigan, right on. Are you in the UP Northwest, or where are you in the mitten? I love that about Michigan. It's like, oh, I'm right here. It's like, anyway, it's awesome. Kenneth Keller, there you go. Everyone hit the thumbs up. Yeah, actually doing pretty good. Thumbs up ratio is pretty good. So if you're in this chat, you're enjoying yourself, you got to back out of the chat, hit the thumbs up, and then come back in. That would be awesome. Let's see. What else is going on, guys? Big announcement. Well, it's not a huge announcement, but it's an announcement. My good friend, Ben Nicholson, that owns First Trek Motorsports, that sells all the cool stuff, like Euro stuff. He's up in Canada. Does just believe the UP tip of the mitt. Right on. Sweet. No, just below the UP tip of the mitt. Nice. So, anyway, Ben has created his own company, Enduro One, and they are focusing on billet products, bling, cool stuff like the seat bolts were given away, things like that. Just really cool stuff. He sent me a clutch cover, so we're going to try that. I'm excited about that. We're going to do billet aluminum clutch covers, a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier than the magnesium one that comes on there on the KTM. So yeah, anyway, new stuff, lots of stuff coming from him. It's a lot of, just inexpensive bling, and then some other very functional stuff too. So stay tuned. I'm excited about that stuff. See, Cycle Farm. So what would you change in valving if I told you I was a 40C but now running 40A? Would clickers do the trick, or time for valving and I would assume it would go stiffer? So did you have it valved for 40C, or is it just stock and you were 40C and now you're running 40A? Probably you need different valving, but honestly, you could probably get away with clickers for a while, but you will eventually need to revalve it for an A class rating. In fact, so great. That's a great question, because my son, Thomas, who went from a C rider, his suspension was set up for a C rider, and then the next year he was racing A and doing really well in it. We had to revalve his suspension. We left it like that for as long as we could, but he was overriding it, and we had to do it. Because your clickers, by the way, just so everybody knows, if you don't know, the clicker that you're changing is just moving a needle up and down that is a bypass to the valving. So by closing it, it's just forcing more oil to have to go through the valving than through the bypass. And if your valving is set up for C, it's just not going to work as good. So anyway. Bruce Kennedy, have you had any thoughts about buying or leasing a bigger facility down the road? Sure looks crowded in the current shop. Yes, I have. That is on the radar. Eventually, I cannot do it right now financially. I cannot. But definitely would like to buy my own place, build a shop, and make it thing. I don't know. It wouldn't actually not be just a ton bigger on the inside, but it probably would have some more shipping containers outside to store bikes while we're waiting to work on them. Just because I don't want to heat a massive shop, and I don't want to spend a ton of money on a huge shop either. So, Kinley Lounsbury, I put the T-piece in my 24300 XCW, the down tube, no thermostat. Do I need to worry about my operating temp dropping below operating temp when I'm riding? My fan says it drops below 125. Kinley, no. You'll be fine. I would not worry about the heat. Now, if you go snow riding, like if you're going to like snow biking for sure, like you're putting a track and everything like that on there, or you spend a lot of time in snow where it's bumping big snow up onto the radiators and drop, you might, because if you get a huge big drop in temp, it could be a bit of an issue. But here's the thing, your fan's reading at the radiator, right? And so if it drops real low there, that doesn't mean that the engine is super cold, because the engine is going to stay quite a bit hotter anyway because of all the metal and everything like that. So I don't ever worry about it. Let's put it that way. Smiley Hanson, what's happening, my man? Thumbs down, folks. Ride trans mini bikes in rainbow parades. I love it. Yeah, valves with single leg conversion. Unfortunately, yeah, Cycle Farm. That is unfortunate. So the other thing you could do, Cycle Farm, is do the pony up and get yourself a set of spheres and be so stoked. Oh, Nathan McKay coming in from Powell River, British Columbia. Love it. Yeah, for your safety, revalve suspension. Absolutely. What are your clicker settings on your Del Saggios? Just curious. Those things are rad. Feel awesome in the braking bumps. Now I want a new shock. Justin Callahan. So I don't know, honestly, for sure off the top of my head, but it's somewhere around like 10 or 11 out on compression and like 14, 15 out on rebound. Dave Brayman taking the Chris Birch ADV course in May. Nice. That is awesome. Where is that, Dave Brayman? Let me know. That's awesome. I'd like to do that. Not on ADV. I want to do it on little bikes. I need to take I need to get better at riding dirt bikes. That's all there is. Nathan McKay, he's got 170 hours on his 250 XCW. Should I do stock top end, TSP kit, or tap injection? So, Nathan McKay, I cannot recommend enough that you do the TSP head ERM, and injector relocator. It is like the absolute best. Roy Moline, what is going down? Coming in. What's happening, Roy? Gustavo TV, Jesus is King. Love you, man. I agree. Jesus is King, and I love you too. Roy Moline, it's good to see you. James Burr, what's happening? Amen. Yeah, Utah, right on. Where in Utah, Dave Raymond? Now, like, Utah's a big state. Here we go. Doing a WP exact shock bladder conversion. Doesn't need a full rebuild. It is okay to mix different brand shock oils. WP oil is expensive. What oil do you recommend to top off the reservoir? Oh, CK Cone. Dude, I just rebuild the shock. I mean, just take it apart and put new oil in it. Don't go, yeah. I mean, I don't even know how you would do that. You take a shock bladder. Once you take that bladder off, you're going to have so much air in there. Don't. Just take the thing apart. It's like, you don't have to do the seals if you don't want to, although, I mean, I might as well. But even if you're not going to do the seals, you can just take the seal head out, clean everything, blow everything out, and put new oil in it. Just don't do that. You're so, I mean, it's only going to take you another, like, 10 minutes. So, because you're going to have to bleed it anyway when you take that bladder off. So, yeah. There you go. Jesse Archer, what's happening, man? Yeah, I caught you live. Are you going to go to nights on these soon? Not planning on it, Jesse, because I am trying to plan on some shop nights down here, which maybe we'll stream live too, like where we have people come in and do shop work and things like that. Don T, what's happening? But I'm not planning on doing the Gospel Two Wheels at night. I did them. I don't know if it was that last year I did them at night. That was because I switched over for a couple guests that could, like, coming in from, I had Ash Summon on. Yeah. And he had to do it at night. And I am still planning on getting Dave from TSP on here, and that will have to be at night. Oh, there's a thumbs down. What's happening? Bryce Davis, what's going on? The thumbs down, guys. The other thumbs down went away, which means I think it was probably an accident. Jay Wild, right side inner case broke on the RM125. Dang, that sucks. Dave Brayman, Richfield, Utah. Nice. Sweet, right on. Roy Moline, no turkey burn this year. I will be in Oklahoma. Unfortunately / fortunate, I'm really excited to go see my folks. I don't get to see them very often because they're busy people. They do lots of cool stuff. Smiley Hansen. TBT Racing YouTube channel has great suspension tuning and service videos. Yes, they do. Check out TBT Racing on YouTube. He's got some great stuff. I've also got a KTM 500 ride a lot in BC. I also take it to Moab for some riding every couple years. This summer, I did an emission delete and larger tank on the bike. On my rides this October in Moab, the bike ran quite hot. The gas in the new tank was boiling for the first time. Is this from the delete or larger tank? Do I have another issue I should be looking for? Hey, Jabe, what's happening, man? I doubt it's from the delete. Usually if you do a delete and all that, it actually makes the bike run cooler because it's not as lean, because the emission stuff makes it lean. So that's a little weird. I don't think that would be an issue. The big tank absolutely can make it run hot because it's blocking airflow. Because when you put a big tank on there, the air can't flow through the radiators as well as it could before. So that could definitely be part of it. Also, the big tank wraps around more, which is going to get hotter and maybe boil the gas. So I would guess it's probably your tank if it ran fine and didn't have an issue. But I would also be, since you did all that work, be taking a real close look for air leaks anywhere, like something maybe you undid and didn't get plugged up well enough or something like that, because that would cause it to be lean and be hot too. Bruce, can you see Rich Larson was doing a class at Peach Valley? Yeah, Rich came out and did a class with Enduro Ranch. It was cool. Let's see. Richfield needs more single track, but I still love the 2-track there. Yeah, everywhere needs more single track. Roy Moline, I will enjoy. He says, enjoy your time with them. Hope to come your way soon. Please do come this way. I'm sure Leadville is already very cold and snowy. So, yeah, come on over, dude. Let me know when you're coming. If my hand is feeling better, we'll go for a ride. I got some stuff I need to show you that you'll very much enjoy. Chris Trujillo coming in from Hobbs, New Mexico. Right on, man. How is it? How is Hobbs, New Mexico right now, Chris? How's the riding in Hobbs? Is like there good stuff? I don't know. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Yeah. So, guys, Roy was asking about the turkey burn, which is a thing we usually do every year, the day after Thanksgiving, to go burn off the turkey that you've eaten for Thanksgiving. And we buck the system against Black Friday because I think shopping instead of dirt biking is stupid. But unfortunately, I will not be around for that. Like I said, it is fortunate because I get to see my folks, and I don't get to see them very often. They're in their 70s, so I want to hang out with them as much as possible. Also, I will be taking my kid to the Tulsa Welding School to get a tour and check it out. Really excited about that. I'm excited that he is very much considering doing that when he graduates from high school, because I think welding is a rad trade that could lead to so much awesomeness. Anyway, super. I'm just like, as a father, I'm very proud. I'm excited. He's actually a very good welder by himself. Like, whatever. He does a very good job. Chris Rio says it's cold. Yeah. I bet it is cold. It's cold everywhere, I think, right now. Kenneth Keller spent a lot of time riding around Hobbs and Carlsbad in my younger days. Nice. Right on. I've been to Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico. That's cool. And Bruce Kennedy, yes, welders are awesome. Like, really good welders are really awesome. So I'm very excited about that. It's one of those things you can go to school, learn, get good at, and actually make a real living instead of going to 4-year college, getting a stupid bachelor's degree, spending a ton of money, or going into a ton of debt, and then have to work at McDonald's or a coffee shop. Because you don't have any actual skills. So, yeah, I'm excited. And then also excited because he might come back here. And we've talked about him, running this shop partially as if we can buy a bigger shop, put a welding shop in there and the bike shop. And then, they could bounce back off each other very well. It'd be really cool. Rich Noble coming in from Las Vegas. Rich Noble is with OmniWall. Rich, I love you, man. I'm glad you are at SEMA in Las Vegas. It sounds like it's fun. I'd love to come to SEMA. Maybe next year, Noble Industries or OmniWall needs to bring its influencer with them to SEMA. That would be awesome. Bruce Kennedy, glad he is not pursuing the arts and going to become an actor. Absolutely. Yeah, it's cool. The kid actually has a very artistic eye, which I think is crazy important to be a really good welder, because, most people could learn to stick two pieces of metal together and do okay at it, but to make it look pretty and do the really high-end welding, you got to be an artist, and so I'm excited. 4-year degree in underwater basket weaving never seems to work. I agree. Christy Hero, rock, sand, mountain riding nearby. We stopped by your shop during Grand Junction trip. Right on, Chris. Cool. Sorry I don't remember your name. I apologize, but I bet I would remember your face. So, Richard Noble. Wow, you dude. We should do that. It would be fun. Like I said, you'll have your influencer. We can have our whole Highland Cycles set up there. By the way, guys, quick plug. Again, like I said, trying to make money here. And try to provide very good content and very good stuff. So, there we go. My OmniWall right here. We have developed a kit, a Highland Cycles kit. It is going to be super, super cool. It's basically what is on the wall right there. It is, it's really cool. It's got a lean towards suspension, which is cool, but would be really, really good for, any kind of work. So stay tuned here on the channel. Also stay tuned. It's going to be only available at highland-cycles.com. And I'm really, really excited about it. It's awesome. Brandon C, since you hurt your hand, are you not riding in Oklahoma? Yes, correct. I am not going to be riding in Oklahoma because of my hand. Unless, I don't know, we'll see. I need to make that appointment today and get in to see an orthopedic and have it x-rayed. But yeah, I do not believe we will be taking motorcycles to Oklahoma. So, yeah. Unfortunate, but at the same time, more time with my kids. or my family, and kids. Yeah, the big money is in aircraft welding. Pipeline welders get to work outside, though, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of money. That and like oil derrick welders and things like that. I have a friend that welded on a dredging ship, making a crap ton of. There's a ton of opportunity in welding, which is just rad. I love it. So, what else? Dirt bike wise, let's talk about dirt bikes, guys. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, where is it? I have been testing this again. I don't make any money on this, but this is the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I don't know if you've seen it online. A lot of influencers have been running it and talking about it. Well, I've been running it now for like 6 months, testing for them. I'm really excited about it. It's awesome. This is actually the prototype version that they sent me. It's got QR codes and stuff all over it, and it's weird. It's freaking amazing. Guys have been asking what I've been shooting my footage with. It's that. I couldn't say that, but it's with that, and the wind noise is so much better controlled, and the mic is way better, all that good stuff. So buy yourself an Ace Pro 2. Again, I don't have an affiliate link. I do have an affiliate link for Ace Insta360. I don't know if it even has it. It'll be in the description of this video if it is, but that thing's rad, and I am testing another camera for them now. I cannot say what that is, but I signed an NDA and everything. So I'm super excited about it, though. It's going to be awesome. I start testing it hopefully this week. 52A James, any update on the super secret tire setup? No. No update except for that it's working really well. I used it on my beta during my hunting season, and it was awesome. So it worked very, very well for what I was doing. It was only on the rear, which is maybe why I ate crap because the front brake touch. But anyway, it's it's coming, and I think it's very good. It's not going to be for everybody. It's not going to be for every application for me, but it will be a very good setup for a lot of things. And then if you have 2 sets of wheels, it'll be key. It'll be so cool to have. So very excited. What else? What other questions you guys have? We got a bunch of people watching. Lots of thumbs ups. Appreciate you guys very much. Let me know what you want to talk about here. We'll run this thing out for another 10 minutes. We'll go to 8:15. That's 9 minutes technically. And then I got a boogie because I got to get something to eat and get ready. Just looking around to see if there's anything else exciting that I need to show you guys. I don't think so. Not right now. I'm going to be filming a video on the Del Saggio spheres, servicing them today. So stay tuned. Excited about that. And I will be giving away a set of spheres. I'm excited. Jay Wild, the hand is, it's getting better. Found a brand new side panels for the DR250. Ooh, yeah, Dave Raymond, right on. Dave Raymond is the person who bought our DR250. It's super cool. Bruce Kennedy, peace out. Have a good one, man. Kenneth Keller, what is a good price on moose balls? We sell them with tax. If you're in the state, with tax, they're like $200 a piece. So anything less than that would be good. I think they're $189 is the official thing. But I don't know. So you should use my Rocky Mountain ATV MC link to buy them, because I bet Rocky Mountain has them for cheaper. I don't know. I've never. I'm just gonna look it up real fast and see what they. Let's see. Hang on. Sorry, someone's texting me from Isima from Milan, which is cool. Which is like a motorcycle. Anyway. Beta 352 stroke. Dante? No, mine's a 300. Do they make Are they making a 352 stroke? That would be maybe a little bit weird. I don't know that I would. I don't know. You need that. Kenneth Keller bought them from there. How much were they? Let's see. How much is a set of moose balls? Oh, there we go. No. They've got them. They got them price locked on there. So they're $189.99. But if you buy them out of state, then it's no tax. And actually, if you buy them from me out of state, there's no tax. Zach Farcash, have a great day, man. So how are the heat of coils holding up on Loretta? Oh, the helicoils. Sorry, not heat up coils. Helicoils. Jay Wild, great. Bike's working good. No problems whatsoever. So bike has been perfect. I really wish I had taken, well, that's not true. I wish I had taken it hunting only because I have spiky wheels set up for it, and I could have just swapped them over instead of trying to do the beta. Anyway, and like the back tire, like the beta wheels and KTM wheels can swap with some spacers pretty easily, except the back one, the rotor is different sizes. Dude, Cycle Farm, that was brilliant. It says, shouldn't moose balls be under $1? Okay, last cheesy joke of the day. That is brilliant, dude. Nice one. That's awesome. Obviously, we know it's a bull, but that's awesome. Rich Noble, have fun in Vegas. Glad you got to meet Bailey. Psyched about that. That was awesome. Again, I have to say a massive thank you. I'm seeing members pop up here. If you're looking at the chat and you see these guys with the little star sun thing after their name, those are channel members. Those are people who financially support the channel every month. They sign up to give us a thing, and it makes a big difference. So if you guys at all, if you have expendable income and you want to support a YouTuber / actual business owner / entrepreneur / dad / friend / husband in his journey to becoming financially independent because of YouTube, then I appreciate it. It means a lot. So, and again, a massive thank you to everybody who does. There will be another members ride this coming year. I haven't come up with where that's going to be, but it's going to be awesome. So, let's see. I got a text from Leandra. Oh, dang. She's got a migraine. That's a bummer. Bummer. Guys, say a prayer for Leandra Sheets. She's my front desk person and the wife of Zach Sheets, that her migraine goes away because it sucks. She struggles with those from time to time. Not all the time, but it's a bummer. Anyway. Right on, guys. One more good question. You guys fire up another question here, and then I'm going to shut this thing down and go get something to eat. Yeah, what else? What do you guys want to know about? I'm trying to think of anything new here. Thursday night rides are done for now, partially because the time change, it gets dark, but then also because of the snow and because of my hand. When I get my hand back in shape and the snow goes away, or we all get spiky tires, we will do some actual night rides. Kenneth Keller, you are supporting a brother in Christ, and I very much appreciate that. Very, very, very much. Yeah. Let's see. Quick update for everybody. The Tusk air filter oil is brilliant. Like, it is so good. I don't love the aerosol. I like the dunk. That's coming from Tusk. They're coming out with the dunkable stuff. All that good stuff. And Jesse, we should talk. It's a bigger thing than you think with her, but we should talk. They're coming out with dunkable oil, but for now, the spray oil is so freaking good. It is so sticky. I think it's stickier than the Bel Ray. It is crazy, crazy sticky. Zero issues with the thing. It's awesome. I love that oil. Also, the Nash Solutions stuff that I did a little quick short on it. It's not on YouTube yet. Anyway, it's a cleaning solution like the F3 stuff, but it comes from the United States instead of having to get from Canada. So there's shipping issue, whatever. I'm going to be stocking that in this shop very soon, and I'm hopefully going to get an affiliate link so you guys can save some money and I can make a little money if you're outside of the city. That stuff is amazing, and it works really good. Bryce Davis, I'm sorry that you're struggling with migraines. Okay, knowing all the potential issues with your KTM, would you buy it again? Yeah, in a heartbeat. In fact, right now, if I had the money to buy a new bike, which I was hoping to, but I ended up lots of other things going on in life, I would buy a 300 KTM right now. I absolutely love it. Right on, guys. Looks like we're done with everything. I think we got everything. Punk Rock Club. It's not 6:15 or 8:15 yet, but we're gonna shut it down. There we go. Jay Wild, what's the verse of the day? Let's do that. Let's do it. I have asked God to bless this channel, and he's done it. And because of that, I told him it would be a platform to shout his light into this world. So actually, Romans 8:1. So this is such a good one too. So now there is no condemnation for those who belong to Jesus Christ. I love that. Just absolute freedom is what that is all about. Let's see, Brian. Oh, we got a thumbs down for talking about Jesus. Oh man, I feel bad for you. What hour mark would you do a top end on a 23 RMZ 450? Ooh, on an RMZ, I would do it at probably. It depends on how hard you ride it, Brian. I don't know if you're a pro or if you're intermediate or whatever, but generally, I would say somewhere around 100 hours on that if you ride it hard. Smiley Hanson Maxima filter oil. I think that's what the Tusk stuff is. It's like the Fab 5, Fab 1 from Maxima. I think that's what I think they're rebranding it, dude. I don't know. It's so freaking good. It's so good. Anyway, and Aaron Schultz, yes, it does suck to be them. All right, guys, it is 8:15. I love you very, very much. Thank you all for watching this show. Thank you for supporting the channel. I just love you guys so much. It means the world to me that anyone pays attention to any of this. So, yeah, I love you guys. God bless each and every one of you. And as always, I desperately hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on, but way more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!